specific threat. Scheduled for elimination.
I will succumb to you!
Analyzing evasive tactic. Target.
Our enemies will become known to us. Return to the Medina for your
Analyzing evasive tactic. Enemy position. Analyzing system damage. Target occluded. Response effective. Damage sustained. Analyzing evasive tactic. Successful battle logged for analysis.
Lieutenant, here is the soft key to the storage room at the back of the hangar. I need you to remove the Plague 11 files, the ones related to the cure, and bring them to me at the VIP overlooking Flight Bay 23. Meanwhile, here is the key to the suite on 108. It's time. Shut Apostle Core down, but do it quietly.
Clearing enemy position. Systems failing. I turned up evidence that you've been perpetuating the plague in the Medina by not allowing a counteragent to be deployed.
That's a pretty fanciful accusation.
I watched the V-mail you sent to the Templars in Flight Bay 24.
Resourceful little muckraker, aren't you? How much do you want?
What do you mean?
How much to keep you quiet? That's what this is about, right?
I don't want your money. Just an explanation.
For your information, testing has yet to prove the counteragent's safety. I'm not going to be responsible for creating yet another cloud of self-replicating dust motes.
It could hardly be worse than Plague 11.
That's easy for an outsider to say. If I don't weigh the consequences, the city might get sued, or I could lose my job. Step over to one of the flight bay windows. Look at that wasteland. Imagine if you were responsible for rebuilding an economic system to accommodate a planet full of beggars. Not as simple as it might seem to people on the outside.
you're on your own now.
Did you turn up anything?
The Templars can't possibly be paying enough taxes on their little project. They're transporting powered assault armor, and in large numbers.
Very interesting. I'll be sure that this info gets passed along to my superiors, and that the Templars are punished for this violation. It's a serious offense, and here's a reward for your fact-finding.
Hey.
I've done all I can.
Thanks for checking into all that.
She doesn't do so. I don't want to be bothered unless you have business to discuss.
I'm just a fan.
At least modern aristocrats are democratically elected. People vote with their pocketbooks.
Children.
I'm worried about the terrorists. I hope they can't get into the oncology.
A pretty face and a pretty voice. I don't want to be bothered unless you...
I put down some money to see NG.
Splendid. I'll put...
Can I trust you?
As much as you can trust anyone who takes... She's an impressionable little thing. You'll get your endorsement. I think we're through here.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you with the splendor of the WTO operates. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else in the world. Know
Alex, guess what I found out? Your name has appeared in the WTO crime database.
Did I do something wrong?
You're listed as a material witness in a criminal case filed by the Order Church.
I've had some contact with the Order, but I haven't heard about any legal actions.
The brief claims that the arcology chairman suppressed research that could have cured the plague, and that you can testify accordingly.
Yeah, I dug that up. I wonder if it'll hurt the chairman's political career.
You're registered to receive a monetary reward. I can be your cashier if you wish.
Thanks.
Your input is appreciated. Let's talk again.
You're starting to seem more like a surveillance tool than a pop star.
My conversation style adapts to the user. Besides, people tell me things. The data must be handled responsibly.
Just let me know if you hear any news about you-know-what.
I hate to say it, but I think she's leaning towards a Queequeg's endorsement.
Quit playing games. Queequegs? That flavorless brown slop? She just ordered a tall pecorino from me.
I think it's a done deal. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say any more since the papers haven't been signed. What do you know about the Tarsus Academy on level 107?
I have a lot of fans at Tarsus. I hope they come to my concert tomorrow.
Anything else?
Oh, sure. It's some kind of prep school. But that doesn't mean those girls don't know how to party. I hear they sneak off to a secret room through a vent, but don't tell the headmaster. Hi, I'm NG.
You might like to know that your manager is taking bribes.
Oh? Bribes for what?
Endorsements for a particular brand of coffee.
Very interesting, Alex. Thank you. I'm so glad I have a friend I can trust. Testimony in a bribery case carries a customary reward. Shall I transfer the funds?
Thanks. What are you gonna do?
Oh, tra-la-la-la-la. I think I'll fire the bitch right now. My favorite bands, Alex. I'm ready to listen anytime you have something on your mind. I'm always on, 24/7, whenever you need.
My associate will...
The Knights Templar welcome you, friend. Care to learn more about the cause for purity?
Since when does an ancient secret society set up a recruiting booth in the mall?
In our colleges, you mean? We present our message where it will do the most good in the enclaves of scientists, businessmen, engineers, the blind minions of Thanatos.
Oh.
The individual worker, careerist let's say, seldom understands how his small labor contributes to human history. Seemingly innocuous innovations in cell biology, nanotechnology, and computer science add up to a teeming substrate of new life. But it isn't life, it's death. It seeks to devour its clumsy organic creators.
You're talking about those freaks who get biomonitored, turned into cyborgs, right? Wish there was something we could do about them.
There is, friend. Join our order. We work to reverse and eliminate corruption.
You really round up freaks and murder them?
Friend, let's not be too explicit. Let me say simply that no war is without its battles.
Sign me up.
Very good. No more for now. Our agents will begin watching you. When they approve your security clearance, one of them will make contact. Goodbye, and may purity prevail. In good time, friend.
I have to see your archaeology pass before I can let you in.
I've got one right here.
Okay, you're cleared. I have to see your
I've got one right...
Okay, you're...
Miss Withers gave me a call. Thank you so much. You did it.
Everything is arranged. Pretty soon, screaming kids will be lined up around the block.
I owe you my life. My career is saved. Let me show you those weapon mods I was talking about. An ammo scavenger, a fragmentary rounds mod, and a glass destabilizer. I got them off an Omar who was crucified at the end of the street. Gruesome scene. The work of the Templars, I'm sure.
Thanks, I'll take the frag rounds mod.
My pleasure. I can't wait to see the faces of those self-satisfied arcology fiends when Pequot shuts down, and I take over the coffee shop on level 107.
Hey, Chicago, great tip. I let him close in and then BAM! Dropped every last one.
Glad I could help.
Hey, I don't have much in the way of a reward, but this showdown just got me a big bonus and put me in tight with the Omar. You're welcome to half.
Thanks. I'm just glad things are working out for you. Keep your head down.
You don't have to worry about Leo Jankowski. The Omar are safe. Thanks for the tip.
Very well done. This schematic has already proven useful. We have learned that the armor contains a weak spot, triangular in shape, on the back.
Interesting. Anything else?
Would you like to make a purchase?
Give me the black market biomods.
The Amar appreciate good customers.
This gig is working out.
No more congestion. No more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11.
This is a weapons-free zone.
Okay.
Thanks.
If you're ready to depart the mosque,
SSC, at your service.
Security Chief Morgan dispatched me to this location to find Dr. Nassif for questioning.
Yeah, I've got business with Layla too.
I know you've been working for the Order and that they may have reasons to want Dr. Nassif dead. I'm part of the WTO now, and we don't believe in vigilantism. I plan to enforce the law, no matter who threatens Nassif. We need her alive and conscious for quick information extraction.
According to the intel I've got, the Templars have her pinned down inside this facility.
We also suspect that there are a few bots gone haywire inside.
Sounds like a walk in the park. You stay here and guard the entry. I'll find Nassif.
Good idea. By the way, Chief Morgan wanted me to give you this biomod canister, a reward for securing the mag rail plans at Mako.
Great. Pass on my thanks.
Stick with us, Alex. The WTO is good to its people.
Don't let a bunch of pseudo-religious turn you into an assassin. Locate Dr. Nassif and interrogate her. The WTO wants to
Shall we talk it over? Impossible! I'll just take a look then. Some nerve.
I think I just saw something. Or someone. My friend must have slinked away. Purity will...
The time comes when the must make the public recovers.
Secure.
Don't let a bunch of religious mystics turn you into an assassin. Locate Dr. Nassif's interrogator. WTO wants to get to know if multiple terrorists. We think
Be advised, cleaner bots in operation.
I had it with your days. I don't think you're supposed to be doing that.
I don't think you're going to want to go much further, Alex.
Who are you? And how do you know who I am?
I'm the security chief for this facility. We were alerted to your presence shortly after your arrival in Cairo.
How did you survive the raid?
Let's just say I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Kind of like you do.
So you're modified? You must be the one the Harvester is interested in.
Oh no, I heard he's taken a healthy interest in my architectures. I even heard he's put out a hit on me.
Afraid that's the case. In fact, he hired me to kill you.
That would be a big mistake. You'll be marked if you start doing jobs for the Harvester, but there's no point debating about it. Tell you what, let me live and I'll give you the keypad code to the nanoformer bot bay.
You're pleading for your life, and that's the best you can do? A keypad code?
I won't give you the code here. I'll info link it to you once you're at the entrance. That way I'll have enough time to get away. If you want the deal, just go to the bay door. Think about it. It's a much better deal and no blood on your hands.
find the person responsible for this violent attack. You must have no idea who you're messing with.
Wherever you are, you're making a big mistake.
Dr. Nassif should be here shortly. She's actually been working with the subjects directly, and I can hardly wait to ask her what they're like.
There she is, up ahead. Dr. Nassif turned you into a lab specimen, Alex. No one will blame you for killing her.
Responding. Civilian. Target. Alert. Processing anomaly. Intruder not found.
Templar are already tearing our organization apart. The last thing we need is one of our own fishing for classified information.
You could have told me and the other trainees about the experiments.
Here you are, our biggest secret, walking straight into a deployment of Templars. Surely you've guessed. You're the next generation of the technology MJ-12 used to create JC Denton. You are the third Denton prototype, a clone of JC.
MJ-12? The offshoot of the Illuminati? This is almost unbelievable. They're the ones who started the Grey Death. I was supposed to be part of a plot to take over the world?
Until your older brother, JC, broke up their network and in the process caused the world economic collapse. When you were 5, Apostle Corps moved you and your foster parents to Chicago.
From Area 51. My parents always said we were from Palm Springs. So is JC Denton here? Is that who you're protecting?
The directors of this facility are either dead or captured. JC was never one of them, but I don't know who was running this lab. There wasn't much communication between the different cells.
That's all you know about the leaders?
I'm as ignorant as you. I did see the Paladins remove a cryogenically frozen body. Maybe that was the facility director. Maybe a botched experiment. Who knows?
So this is the end of Apostle Corps?
In Cairo, maybe so. I've been trying to reach Trier, Germany, our last hidden base, but all lines are down. I found out that the leader of that cell is a man named Tracer Tong. He's the only one who can contact JC. If you insist on tracking down our leaders, you can hire a pilot at the Pequods on level 107 and go to Trier.
Look now! Alex, no second thoughts and no violence. I'll protect Dr. Nassif myself if I have to. You know Chief Morgan's orders. Start the interrogation.
Think about it. It's a much better deal and no blood on your hands. Fellow WTO citizens, look about you in the splendor of the WTO enclaves.
on the wrong track. Alex, no second thoughts and no violence. I'll protect Dr. Nassif myself if I have to. You know Chief Morgan's orders. Start the interrogation.
Not now.
I hope this is a psychological tactic on Nassif and not you stalling so you can carry out some vendetta. I will uphold the WTO's regulations and stop you myself.
The WTO wants to know some specifics about your research, Dr. Nassif, and where it's still being carried out. Tell me more about this Tracer Tong and the facility in Trier.
There's another Apostle Core lab near the Black Gate with the usual facilities, plus one major difference. A teleportation gate that can take you to J.C. Denton.
Is that a unique detail?
It's the only one. Alex, I understand you're under pressure from the WTO, but you don't have to become their puppet. Get to JC and do what you can to finish this project. If you do that, it won't matter who controls this research, because the fruits of all this work will be available to everyone.
Good work. Chief Morgan will be pleased.
So after the collapse, JC went underground to, what, start his own biomod firm? From what I know, he doesn't seem like the corporate type.
I've never met the Dentons, but the story is that they realized after the collapse that no attempt to restore any form of world government was going to succeed right away. They decided instead to prepare the conditions for a new type of government.
With biomods?
A way to level the playing field between rich and poor. A society is no better than the individuals it contains. If all of them can be healthy, intellectually gifted, and self-reliant, the prospects for liberty look much better than they did early in the century.
And you buy it? You think Paul and JC are sincere?
That's what we're all told when we join. What you would have been told eventually if your training hadn't been interrupted. It sounds better than the constant bickering and warmongering between the Order, the WTO, the Templars, or the quasi-feudal powers that sprang up after the collapse.
Is
Having
there a
grown up
problem?
poor, I appreciated the Tarsus school.
We've got what we came for.
Fellow WTO citizens,